I feel like you're in an area of your life right now where you're trying to be open. You're trying to be open to the perpetual possibilities of life, right? You're trying to be open to what the universe has in store for you, for what God has in store for you, creation has in store for you. And I feel like you might be at a time in your life where there's just a smidgen of frustration that might be coming through. Frustration with the timing of everything, with the lack of clarity specifically. But I feel like you can feel that something really big is about to happen in your life. I'm seeing like 180, like your life is about to take a 180. And I've been talking about this for the last couple weeks now, but there's a reason why your nervous system is going through the reset that it's going through at this time. There's a reason why you feel called to stop drinking as much, to stop smoking as much, why you feel called to pull your energy away from certain people, certain relationships, why you might feel called to self-soothe and self-isolate at this time, why you might feel called to protect your energy and protect your peace. Your soul knows what's about to happen. But I feel like your ego, the human version of you, and again, I'm not villainizing this version of you because we're all human at the end of the day. But the very human version of you, your ego essence, it's craving the answers. And I was just doing a lot of reflecting last night about seeking. You could have seen my posts on Instagram the other day about seeking. And at first, when I found myself in the energy of seeking the answers, of yearning for the answers, at first, I was being a little bit hard on myself. I was trying to be like, Jadina, no, don't be in the energy of seeking. Don't be in the energy of yearning. You're not supposed to want the answers. You're supposed to let them come. Right? And I was being really hard on myself for a second. And then I realized it is so human to seek clarity. It's so human to seek answers, to seek your next direction. What is so uncomfortable and what feels like against the norm is being comfortable existing in the energy of the unknown. Being comfortable knowing that you don't got a damn clue what your next step is. Anyone that's fully comfortable in that energy, I'm side-eyeing you because there ain't no way. There just ain't no way. I feel like it is so normal to yearn for the answers, to want the clarity, to search, to be in search of something. And I realized that perhaps instead of resenting that energy of searching and yearning and longing for the answers, longing for the clarity, longing for something or someone to pop down out of the sky and be like, go this way, go that way. Instead of resenting that energy, what if we're meant to embrace that energy? What if we're meant to create with that energy? Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like, and this was a huge lesson for myself, to stop villainizing human things, to stop resenting human things. At the end of the day, it is so easy for a spiritual person to come up here and talk about how you're not supposed to search for anything. You need to let all the answers come to you. And on one hand, I do agree with that and I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, you're human, bro. You're human. Confirmation burp. You're gonna want the answers. You're gonna want clarity. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with seeking the answers. I do feel like you're at a point in your life right now, though, all that being said to say that when you do find yourself in the energy of yearning and searching and looking for that clarity, be easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself and resent yourself for doing a very normal human thing, for searching for answers when everything feels so foggy. Be easy on yourself. But all that being said, you are at a time in your life right now where the answer for something is on its way to you. The path is rising to meet you where you're at. Ooh! The path is rising to meet you where you're at. I feel like you're at a stage in your life right now where you no longer have to rise to meet anyone or anything. It's like the people in your life around you are rising to meet you. The path, the purpose that is calling to you, it's rising to meet you. I'm just seeing this pathway, like I'm seeing, I don't know how I can even articulate this, but like a road, and you can see it like lighting up from underground and starting to rise up to create this golden path that you're about to walk down. The path is rising to meet you. There is something, a decision that I feel like you're about to have to make in your life. It feels like you are at some sort of crossroads. It feels like you're in this precious, sacred in-between energy where you are so far away from who you once were. I feel like the gap between who you once were, that gap is big. Okay, that gap between who you were in the past, you've created a huge gap between that version of you and this version of you now. But I still do feel like there's a small, teeny weeny little itty bitty gap between this version of you now and the version of you that you're stepping into, the life that you're stepping into. But do you get what I'm saying? It's like the gap between you and your past, it's huge. You have successfully graduated. You've gotten to the next level on your path, on your journey, on your evolution. You've up-leveled, babe. And this is what I'm saying when it's like, you no longer have to rise to the occasion. You are the occasion. Okay? You are that boy. You are that girl. It's like people have to meet you where you're at now. But I feel like you are in a position in your life where it's almost like a clean slate or a blank canvas. And you have so many different paths in front of you. And you're contemplating, which path do I choose? Which way do I go? I feel like being in the energy of having so many options could feel a little bit debilitating to you is what I'm hearing. Also a little bit paralyzing. It's almost like you get stuck in this state of analysis paralysis where you're contemplating all the different paths and different options to the point where you end up doing nothing because you're like, it's just a lot, you know, it's overwhelming. But here's the thing that I'm hearing. It's like, don't allow this fog, this veil energy that might be very present in your life at this time to push you into an energy of needing to jump to a certain conclusion, okay? Don't just choose something because you're putting pressure on yourself because you feel like you have to choose a certain path at this time. I'm also hearing a message right now of, I understand that you're tired of your old life. Trust me, babe. I hear you. I get it. I understand that you just want to move on. You just want to let it go. You just want to literally walk away. I understand that. But there's a need right now, and y'all, please don't hurt me when I say this, okay? I'm saying it. I don't want to piss you off. I don't want to annoy you. But there is a need right now to be extra patient with your path. And I feel like you understand this, but it does feel a little bit frustrating because I know you've been patient this entire time. I know that all you've been doing is waiting for the answers to come to you. But like I was saying, don't allow yourself to end up just choosing something because you put so much pressure on yourself to just pick something because you want change. Oh, and don't choose from an energy of desperation is what I'm hearing also. Sometimes if you just make a choice because you so badly want to exit your old reality, so you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm just choosing something. I don't care what it is, I'm just making this choice. That energy that you're standing in is the energy of desperation. It's not coming from a space of, I'm choosing this because my soul is calling me to this. It's coming from a space of, I'm choosing this because I don't want this so badly that I'm gonna just pick something else. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a very different energy. So I feel like right now at this time in your life, there's a need not to rush. You don't have to rush this next step of your life. Like I've been talking about with you guys, your path, you specifically, I'm talking to you, okay? Your path, it's meant to evolve in a way that is effortless. It's meant to effortlessly bloom, right? It's not meant to be something that's like these rigid steps that you continue to take. I feel like you've surpassed that. There's this energy of you have done enough healing on your path and your journey that like maybe a piece of you is still habitually looking for certain things that you need to fix about your life, certain aspects that you need to change about your life. You could be somebody that like does a lot of shadow work, or you sit with yourself in the depths of who you are, the depths of your shadow,